generation and type and a few other things, I guess. Yeah, I am recording this for YouTube, so yeah. Let me explain what I'm doing. So on this link here, which can I put in the chat? Let's see if it'll let me. There we go. I've put the link in the chat to this website where you can, select all of your favorite Pokemon. So I encourage you to do this yourself as well. Compare your results to mine. But yeah, let's get into this. Click on these and get, my favorite for each box kind of thing. So, I think we'll go by type per generation, so we'll do all of the normal type, then all of the fire type, then all of the water type, and, keep going across. Yeah, let's see. So, Generation 1, normal type. We have a decent selection, but immediately, what stands out to me at least, is Ditto, Eevee, and Porygon. I love these three. They are so cute. But I'm going with Eevee. I am an Eevee fan. Generation 2. Smaller selection. Still a good selection. My favorites is Ferret, Igglybuff, and maybe Porygon. Why is he smooth? He's so smooth. I'm thinking Ferret, because I love the little ferret walk theme. Generation 3. There is only one I love here. It is Skitty. Tiny cat. Generation 4. Not big fan of this selection. I play Pokemon Go. I hate this little guy. This Starly line. I hate these three. Bidoof, funny little guy. God, if you will. Most of these are kind of just we're ignoring Lopunny for a reason. I'm gonna say Bidoof. Bidoof is a solid choice here. Generation 5. I love the dealing line. I really like the pink one. Its evolution's kind of bland. Yeah, my opinion. Personally, might want to redesign that one. Might do that in the future. And there's also these two in the bottom corner. Different forms. The Hatsune Miku of Pokemon, if you will. I'm gonna go with Spring Dealing. Generation 6 of the normal types. A lot of those are Mega? Yeah, that's Mega Lopunny. I do like that design, though. Not for what you're thinking, but I do like that design, so I'm gonna say Mega Lopunny. Next, Sun and Moon. Honestly, meh. Kinda meh, not gonna lie. None of these really. That's just a toucan. This one in the middle, just a toucan. That's all it is. It's pick a peck. Little guy. We love the little guys. Okay. Next. Ooh, okay. Eevee. Big Eevee. Oh, Wooloo. Has to be Wooloo. Scarlet and Violet. I actually have this on Switch. I love this one. Out of the normal types, I like Smoliv. A tiny little guy. I think we'll save the best of each type and generation for later, so we'll leave the bottom ones blank for now. Next is the Fire type. Generation 1 Fire type, Flareon. It's just gonna be Eevee for the first few. I love Eevee. Gen 2 Fire type, probably Ho-Oh. I like a good legendary. I love a good legendary bird. Gen 3. A lot less to pick from. Okay. I don't like the cast form. Why is its normal form look weird as hell? Like, if I cast, why does it look like that? It's gross. It's weird. I don't like him. But I do like Torchic, so I say Torchic. Gen 4. Gotta go for our boy Microwave Rotom. Well, Oven Rotom. I love Rotom. Just a little guy. Next. Okay. Chandelure. I like that line. Purple. I like purple. Thinking Braixen. I would pick that for my starter in that gym. I'm not gonna lie. Sun and Moon. What is that? Why have I never seen this? What is this? Hey guys, Lilla in post-production here. This thing is called Blacefalon? Or Blacefaloon? I don't like it. I don't know what this is, and I don't like it. I'm not gonna question that. Arcaria. Arcaria's good. Next. Nah, Skull Bunny. I am gonna go with Fuecoco. Look at that little guy. Water types. A lot of water types in Gen 1. Has to go to Vaporeon. Gen 2. I think... like, I like Politoed. He's a silly little guy, and I love his shiny. I love Wooper, also a silly little guy. I like Suicune, because it's a legendary. I'm going with Politoed. Gen 3. But I like Love Disc. Gen 4. Piplup is nice. Its middle form is kinda meh. Its third form is also kinda eh, but worse. Has to go to Rotom Wash. Gen 5. Now, fun fact about me is that I like turtles a lot. I went to an aquarium for my birthday one year because I freaking love turtles and I just wanted to see the turtles. So on with the turtles! Next, we have... Greninja's good. I like Greninja. I like its shiny form a lot as well. Next, smallest section. Ash Greninja. Is this Ash Greninja or is this Mega? I can't remember. This is one of the Tapu things. Which one though? I can't remember the Tapu names. Which one do we go with? That's my question. I think Primarina. Primarina's good. Next, we have a lot of these that I don't recognize for some reason. I don't recognize a lot of these. Just going on vibes. Lapras looking kinda silly. I like Lapras. 3, Scarlet and Violet. I like the little sushi guys, but I don't like sushi IRL. That's my thing. Hate me if you will. I do not like sushi IRL. But I do think Quaxley is a silly little guy. And I like his third stage. But I think Palafin is kind of silly. Because in... I can't remember what language it is. There is a different... There's like a version in a different language where it's like, its name is Dolphin, like D-O-L-F-I-N, and then its evolution is called Super Dolphin. I think that's very funny. So we're going with that. Grass types! I love these silly little guys. I think if I posted a video on me, like discussing what are my favorites per like my favorite starters, which, you know, I will talk about. Starters is actually down the end here. I usually tend to be a lot of grass types, I think, so grass types it is. I do like a good Oddish, and I do like a good Bulbasaur, but I'm gonna say Bulbasaur. Gen 2, I love my Chikorita, I love my Bellossom, and I love Celebi. I'm gonna go with Celebi because I love legendaries. Love Celebi. We love time travel. I just finished the Loki series finale on, you know, season 2. I cried. Gen 3. I like Breloom, and I have a shiny Cacnea in Pokemon Go. I'm gonna say Breloom because he stands. Gen 4. More silly little guys. But you know what I'm picking. I love the Eevees. Next, these guys. big selection. But I think I'm gonna go with Cottony. Little guy. He's orange when he's shiny. I like him. Out of these guys, I like Phantom. Little guy. Also love these guys. Love the tiny mushrooms of Morlul. Also love Rowlet. But I also love this guy. Going with this guy. Next, I don't like the apple guy. Absolute pain in the ass to catch in Scarlet and Violet. However, it is an apple, and I like the apple. I like its flying guy, and I like the little pie-looking guy. Scarlet and Violet. Gotta go with my starter, or rather what it's become, Masquerader. Love Masquerader. Electric. No competition, Jolteon. Moving on. Mareep. Love Mareep. As a sheep, I love the sheep. I like Plusle. Here's where it gets tricky, because all of the Rotom forms are in here. But what I would like to say is that as an Australian, it is very hot right now. We're in the middle of summer, and I like the Rotom fan. It would be very helpful. Next, as much as I hate spiders, I like Joltik. He's a tiny baby, so small. I know Jaden Animations like that little guy. He's so cute. I love him. Next, I love a good Dedenne. We're going with Dedenne. Next, I love the Arcaria. I love the little Tapu guy. I can never remember which one is which. I also like Alolan Raichu. But this one goes to Arcaria. Next, I'm gonna say Regieleki. It's a legendary. Everybody loves legendaries. Next, ice types. Love Lapras. Love Octokuna. I like shinies more. It's an Octokuna. Next, Sneasel. Love that guy in Pokemon Go. Next, not really a big fan of this gen, but I have a shiny Snorunt, so I'm picking him. Next, Glaceon, no question. Next, I like the little guy. We love the little guys. I really like these first two, and I do like the tiny Bergmite, so I'm going with him. Next, love the regional forms here. Going with Alolan Vulpix. Not really sure how I feel about the ones here. I like Snom. He's tiny. And next, not a big fan of this gen of ice types. But I like the legendaries. Anyway, this guy. Fighting types. Not a big fan of fighting type in general, so Poliwrath, Heracross, Breloom's good, Gallade, Meloetta, Megalopunny again. Buiz okay. Farfetch'd is good. Go with this guy. Poison types. A lot to pick from in the first gen. Nidorina. Next. Crobat. He's purple. Seviper. Next. Trubbish. I love him. He's tiny. Next. Oh, these are 3 megas and these guys. I do like Scrub though. But I like Mega Gengar. I'll go with him. Let's see. Alolan Muck is pretty funny looking. I'll go with him. Sneasel. This guy. Tiny guy. I love regional forms. Ground type. I'm gonna say Onyx. Love a good Steelix. Next. Baltoy. Tiny guy. We love tiny guys. This selection is mostly tiny guys. I like this tiny guy though. Gabite? Is this one Gabite? Yes. I say it is. Of the 2 forms of legendary lad, I prefer the floaty looking guy. Next, Zygarde. No chance with Zygarde. I love Zygarde. Love Zygarde. Next. Also love Zygarde in this one, but I like the dog better than the 100% form. Next. Probably Stunfisk. Next. I do like these guys though. I like their regional forms, so I'll go with this one. Okay, next, flying types. Love a good flying type. Love a good Gyarados. I don't get why Gyarados is a flying type, he's just in the water. Big fish, if you will. Perhaps, okay, I know I can't mention this to someone, maybe I mentioned it on my Tumblr, is that, what if there was a Subnautica mod with Gyarados as, like, one of the Leviathans? If someone mods that, I will get Subnautica just to play that. Lugia. Lugia is good. But I like Xatu and Natu. I'm gonna say Lugia though. Love a good legendary. Next. Rayquaza. Rayquaza is my favorite legendary. Big green snake. Big green snake. I love him. Next. Togekiss. Togekiss is good. I also like the tiny bees. Going with the tiny bees. Next. Not gonna lie, also not a big fan of this gen, but I like Emolga. Next. The Vivians. Of the Vivians, I've always liked the pink one and the purple one, but also this is Mega Rayquaza. But I want to pick something different, I'm going with the purple Vivian. Next. Two different, all Aracarias. Of all these ones, like this is the classic. This one's also kind of a classic, but I like the purple one. Next. Do like Articuno like that. What the fuck is this doing to the Pikachu? What? What is this? Anyways. Next. Flamigo's cool. Flamigo's kinda cool. He's a silly guy. Kind of boring design, but it's a silly little guy. Next. The Psychic type. Not a big fan of Gen 1 Psychic types, but I like Mew. Mew's cool. Gen 2. The unknowns are here. They're okay, but I like my Espeon. Next. I like Gardevoir. I also like Deoxys. I like Deoxys more. Next. Bronzor's cool. I like Bronzor. Next. The Solosis line. I love these guys. I love him. He's so squishy, he looks like he's made of slime. If someone got me like a plush of him, I would love it. Someone get me a plush of this guy. Next, this guy just looks scared. That guy has anxiety. Be nice to him. Mega Gardevoir is also here. Probably gonna go for Hoopa though. Love legendary. Next, Cosmog. Cosmog is cool. Lunala cool as well, but I like Cosmog's design more. Next, a lot of little guys, but I like the Ponyta, the regional Ponyta. I love him. Scarlet and Violet, I like the Flittle. He's tiny, he's small, I love him. Bug type next. Caterpie, can't go wrong with Caterpie. Next we have Shuckle. And Heracross. I like Heracross. I would have a Heracross if I was in that region. I would have a Heracross. Next, probably Shedinja. Next, the bees. I like Burmy though. I like the pink Burmy. Tiny crab. I love crabs. They're so small. Next, oh, it's the Vivians again. Mega Scissor though. Hella cool looking. Looks like a transformer. Next, Jupido. Probably the best one out of that selection. Not a big fan though. His one's Snom. Again, I love Snom. And finally, going with this guy. Rock type is next. Love Kabuto, because he's got funny little eyes. Would make a good plushie. Next, Corsola. Next, Lunatone. Next. I forget this tiny tree is a rock type, but I like him. Next, I bring back the turtle. Next, I like the tiny crystal guy. Next, Rockruff. Next, I do like the Arcanine, the regional Arcanine. And finally, Tyranitar, that's the different form that I can't remember the name of. Ghost, there's only 3 ghost types. I like a good Ghost leader. Ghost types, Gen 2, they've only got 1, Misdreavus, and I like Misdreavus. Next, Sableye. I keep forgetting Rotom's a ghost type, That should make sense, and it does when you think about it, but I don't think about it. You think I have thoughts in my head? Wrong. But I like Rotom. Next. I like Tiny Candle guy. Mega Bannett's kinda cool. I like Mimikyu though. Sinistee is always cool. I like Sinistee. Gimmigle's a silly guy, but I like him in the chest. Dragon types. Dragonair. Dratini's cute, but it's tiny. But like, not in the cute tiny way. Dragonite's just kinda meh, so Dragonair is good. Kingdra? Also good. Rayquaza. Palkia. I think this one's Palkia. Dino. Mega Altaria. I like the shiny of that one. I haven't got a shiny, but I like the shiny. Zygarde. It's the apples. The apples are here again. I like this apple form as well. Pick out of these. My Violet. Dark types. What are these guys? 2 of these I know are glitches. 2 of these are just skeletons. What is that, and what is that? Going with the Kabuto skeleton. Next. Sneak. Nope, Umbreon. Next. Sableye. Next. Darkrai. Scraggy. Greninja's cool, but Yveltal is cooler. Persian. Galarian Moltres. Meowscarada. Steel types. Magnet. Tiny Magnet. Next. Probably Steelix. What are you? Jirachi! I like Jirachi. Maybe Empoleon. Next. Ferroseed. Klefki. I know people don't like Klefki, but I like Klefki. Solgaleo. Next. Probably Meowth. Tinkaton. Fairy. Mr. Mime. He's silly in the anime. He's a silly little guy. I love him. Togepi. I would absolutely pick a Togepi on my team. I love Togepi. Moyle. Next. Togekiss. Cottony. Oh, the Flabébés. I forgot there's like so many of them. But Sylvia. Next. Like Comfey. I like Mimikyu. Going with Comfey. Next. Little guy made of cream. I like him. Iron Jigglypuff that I can't remember the name of. We're up to our final 4. Starters. I'm only gonna do the traditional starters, even though I would pick Eevee here. And I would say Bulbasaur. Chikorita. I love the Chikorita. The Torchic line. Next. Don't really like this gen, but I will go with Piplup. Snivy's cool. Go with Snivy. The other 2 are kind of meh. I think I would go with Fennekin or Froakie. Go with Fennekin though. Next. Litten. I picked Litten when I first saw the trailer for the game, so I'm a Litten gal. Scorbunny. Next. Meowscarada. Well, I guess Sprigatito. Gimmick forms. I don't get gimmick forms. Eevee, I guess. Next, Houndoom. Next, Rayquaza, Lucario, Gubbit, Rubbish guy. Trubbish evolution. Next, oh, there's a lot. Oh, I don't want to pick Rayquaza again. Do Kyogre. Marowak. I do like this Mr. Mime. And next, Wiglet. Legendaries. Favorite of these ones, either Mew or Octokuna, or go Octokuna. Celebi. The rest are just kind of meh. Next, Rayquaza. Can't fight me on that. This one. Giratina, I think. Meloetta. Next. Zygarde, 50% full. Next. Lunala. Next. Regieleki. No. Not Regieleki. Moltres. The Galarian Moltres. Next. Yeah, go with that one. And finally, favorite of each gen. Eevee. Espeon. Rayquaza. Leafeon. That one. Sylveon. Lunala. Wooloo. Shout out to RT Game, you love your Wooloo. Meowscarada. And now finally, the favorite of each type. Normal type, favorite fire type, Flareon. Water, Vaporeon. Grass, Leafeon. Electric, Arcaria. Ice. Glaceon. Fighting type. Really Breloom. Poison. Nidorino. Zygarde 50%. Vivian. Ooh. Espeon. Snom. Lunatone. Misdreavus. Rayquaza. Umbreon. Solgaleo. Sylveon. Ooh, favorite starter. Sprigatito. Kyogre. Rayquaza. And overall, only Rayquaza. Regional bird. Hoot. Mammal. Pig. I like the shiny of this one. Regional bug. Scatterbug. Pseudo legendaries. Dragonite. Pika clone. I like Dedenne. Evolution. I like a Sylveon. Fossil. I like the turtle. Regional form. Regional Vulpix. Gigantamax. Eevee. Favorite baby Pokemon. Togepi. Favorite box legendary. Zygarde. Mythicals. Deoxys and Celebi are probably my favorites here. Deoxys. Ultra Beasts. I don't know what Ultra Beast means, but I like Guzzlord. Favorite Paradox form. Jigglypuff. Favorite type overall. I'm a fairy type. Favorite Pokeball. I don't know much about half of these, but I do like the Love Ball. Favorite Spindle. I know nothing about how Spinders work, but I'll just hit this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So it looks like there's a heart on that one, so that's my favorite Spinder, I guess. Favorite Vivian, the pink one. Favorite Alcremie. Really the pink, the blue one's nice. Blue with pink. Favorite new evolution, Sylveon. My team. My overall team. How do I click a team box and a Pokemon from the grid to copy it to the box? My team of reasonable actual Pokemon. The Masquerader. A Sylveon. This guy. Cheerleader Arcaria. Purple Vivian. And finally, well, I guess I shall allow myself the legendary that is Rayquaza. There we go. That's my team. That is my team. Masquerader, Sylveon, and the rest of these guys. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to have a look at this website and do this for yourself, I have put the link in the chat. That's it for today, guys. Remember, disclaimer, these are all opinions. These are opinions. My opinions. Don't be mean about it. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, and this is my opinion about my favorite Pokemon of every gen and every type, as well as some other fancy categories at the bottom here, as well as my personal team that I would have. If you are watching this on YouTube in the future, hi, it is me of the past, and I say check out my Pokemon designing video where I designed a evolution for each type that it currently doesn't have an evolution of, which will be on screen now. So yeah, or in the card up the top. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.